Hi everyone, I'm gonna listen to Helmet today. Do I know anything about Helmet? No. I'm going into this very blind. I think I know it's metal. I've seen one other Reactr react to Helmet before. I didn't watch the video, but I saw the thumbnail. Molly Sanborn, she did a reaction to Helmet, their debut album Strap It On, which is what we're going to be listening to today. I feel like I might like this. Thank you to one of my patrons for requesting this album. I really appreciate it. And they did leave a little note with it, which I'll read out. So they said, Ryan sent this in. He said, Paige Hamilton, a trained jazz guitarist floating through NYC's avant-garde and noise rock underground before deciding to start his own band in 1989. I think this album came out in 1992 or so a few years after that, reflecting all the ugliness and fear of a city averaging 2,000 murders a year. Whew. During a crack cocaine epidemic, a pinch of hardcore metal and grunge distilled into a totally new type of hammering aggression for the 90s. A landmark album in heavy music. Oh, I love heavy music. Incredibly influential and still hits like nothing else. Enjoy. I am so excited about how this is going to hit. I feel like this album could definitely hit me hard and hit me strong if it wants to. So we'll see what happens. I just want to listen. We're going to start off with listening to like the first 3 or so tracks. Check back in. Repetition. I'm very excited about the jazz. Like I can already tell with this drum beat, right? Ha! Oh wow. I'm obsessed with this drum. Oh, we got some lyrics. Okay, I wasn't sure. A bit of metal, a bit of grunge, and a bit of punk. This is really cool. It's very loud. This is industrial. Noise. She looks just like a boy. It's like he's using mess to his advantage. Because you return to this, which feels a little bit more intentional, let's say. And it makes the mess so cool. Whoa! That was really cool. That's not messing with me. Strong start. I'm very interested now, if I wasn't already. It even reminds me slightly of Gang of Four. This is rude. Does anyone listen to Helmet by sipping tea? Is that you? Oof. I probably like this one more. Syncopanthic. I enjoy this vocal choice. He's gone more growly. This is that. Oh, this is so good. Suffocate. Those two simple lines mean so much to me. Like, these lyrics are very good too. Suffocate, won't let you breathe. Could be worse, I might never leave. Exactly. You probably could just take the drum track out of this. I could listen to that all day. I love how echoey these drums are. It's so weird. Now, the guitar has so much attitude to this one. I hope the rest of the album is this good. Oh! We could be in for a good one. Please stay this solid. did you say this person was jazz trained? Guitar, okay, yeah. Because I've got to say, there's something so interesting going on here sonically. I can't wait to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it after we finish this next song. Whoa!
It's no bad mood!
It's no bad mood, sure?
Wake up, fool! So you know you're not dead. Make the same mistake. You rush your head!
It's this snap between,
Offense again!
this change up between a really snappy feel, this is the snappy moment, and then a really messy feel.
Inside. Just think back
Who's
on.
that? Alright, accept it. This part's good. Oh, you sort of stay messy, okay. This reminds me of why I love Idols so much as well, which is post. This one reminded me the most of the post-punk music that I like. Post-punk's my favorite genre. And Idols is one of my favorite bands, early Idols, especially debut Idols. And that song just then, that guitar, that do-do-do-do-do-do, reminded me a lot of why I love early Idols. And it's not even just, this band, Helmet, is not really just meant to be post-punk, it's meant to be a few different things going on here. So it's very impressive how it's reminding me of a few different elements from a few different genres. Alternative metal band, I'm loving the alternative feel. I love how it's not just strictly metal for me. Yeah, I feel like there's some grunge in there, there's some post-punk in there, there's just some punk in there as well. The jazz. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about quickly was I'm not amazing with picking up 4x4 beats and other different type of beats outside of the 4x4, but I do feel that at moments in the first two tracks especially, I didn't notice it as much on the third track, but the first two tracks had moments that weren't just a 4x4 beat and sort of switched up into a different time signature potentially. That was super interesting, obviously a jazz element right there. But what I liked especially about the third one, I noticed about all three, but really actualized it there on the third track listening to it, is just, it's this perfect balance, and I think it might be his jazz thing again, between interesting, funky, groovy, syncopated rhythm every now and again, mixed with like a very messy, metal, loud feel, punky feel, super intriguing, and I could listen to this stuff probably for 8 hours straight. I'm a bit sad this is only 30 minutes long. I already feel like it's too short and we're not even like halfway through. That's how I'm feeling so far. I also love the vocalist. I like his lyrics so far a lot. I like how sometimes he goes a bit growly, sometimes not so much. He feels very like punk to me, like his energy. And I like that punk element to it as well. Alternative metal, this is so cool. Okay, let's keep listening. Next up we have Sinatra. Oh, wow, bass. Talk about the bass. This is good too. This album's gonna get a high rating. Unless it takes a negative turn. Oh! What is that?
It's Sinatra's world. She just lives here.
Oh!
I hate everything as much as I hate.
I hate everything as much as I hate me. It's so simple, but why do I love these lyrics?
What's the best for me? What's best for me?
I'd be interested to see if, like, later in this discography they get maybe more into like a metal feel, because they feel a little metal to me, but not enough for me to be like, oh, I feel like this is alternative metal. I'm already interested in listening to their other albums. That's what I'm trying to say. I want to see how they progress, how they evolve. I like this one too. This might be my favorite so far, Sinatra. Oh my God. It's like how Tool makes me feel. It's like, how do they even make something that scratches my brain so hard?
Welcome to Reactr. Custard Bucks. Fire Magazine.
Another time, I'm so into it instrumentally that I can't focus on the lyrics. I'm a little sad about that, but I feel like the lyrics also probably are a 10 out of 10. Because when I can focus in a little bit, I'm like obsessed with it. Just added my own little moment in there at the end, but man, these drums are exciting. FBLA. Probably the heaviest we've gone so far. Whoa. Oh. Thought something happened.
Fine.
Fine, we'll do the song. That's me every day when I wake up. Fine. I'll get up.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I can't even.
Fresh throughout. So well.
Wow. Okay, they're doing it again. And I love it. Mess. And then very clean at points.
Wrong.
This is like my new favorite album. Stop.
You're so deep.
I have to do a wrap up at the end of the year of all the best albums. These solos are like the icing on the cake. Whoa, this third's even better than the last third. I'm gonna get into like shaking territory in a sec. I'm gonna start literally shaking. Okay, Blacktop is the third track here. Okay, those last two are my two favorites on the album. Like, this album is just getting better as we go. I'm worried my expectations are too high now in the last two songs. Oh, that was abrupt. How's this end here? They cut it off early. I feel like this track is a lot more straightforward than the last two. Quite fuzzy and warm as well. These lyrics are definitely going over my head. Alright, we're gonna pause it there. I'm probably gonna give that a 0.5, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. But let it be known, those first two tracks there in that section, it was FBLA, and what was the other track called? Sinatra. Oh my gosh, Sinatra. Number 4 and number 5. Like, you put an album together that had tracks like 4 and 5, and like the whole album was like, that'd be my favorite album of all time. Like, that for a sec, like, I was on cloud 9. I was just like, this is music Absolutely made for me. This is so good. Blacktop didn't feel, and I feel bad for Blacktop because it's trying to follow up after like the pinnacle of what music can be for me. So it's not really gonna, like, it's very difficult to do that. It's still good. I'm still gonna give it a 0.5, but I think it just didn't intrigue me as much as the other two tracks did from that third. It's like there's a slight drop there, and I noticed it because I was so hyped after tracks 4 and 5, because I cannot stress enough to you how amazing those tracks were. It's music that's just so good that I'm like, where has it been my whole life? I'm a bit mad I'm really finding it now, because I could have been listening to this since I was born, because this stuff was made before I was born. Don't want to get too mad at my dad. He did still show me some amazing bands, but I've got to show him Helmet now. I feel like my dad would actually really like this stuff. Maybe my sister even would maybe like a couple tracks here. Let's get on to the third. I can't stop smiling because it's been such a lovely day anyways, just what I've been doing beforehand, before I filmed it. It might seem like I'm a little energetically low, but it's actually, I'm very at peace today. I'm very happy and just content. And I'm so happy to be listening to this album that Ryan requested. I trust Ryan's requests for sure, but also on top of that, like, this is something special. I went on record. And I really hope this last third is solid. I love alternative metal, apparently. Distracted. There might have been a transition there that I missed. I'm a bit annoyed about that, if I did miss anything there. I do like the energy we're starting out with here. It's those jumps back into the grooves after a bit of mess. That's what's making this band so unique. I do like this one again. What am I punching? Okay, that's back on the level I wanted to be on. That's a 1. That was fun. Okay, make room. I love when he introduces himself. He's doing his grunge moment. So I like this vocal choice. Super different. Make room, come with open arms. Talk fast before the greeting starts. I feel like the lyrics are going over my head more now in the second half of this record. Trained in jazz on guitar, and then you go make music like this. That's so crazy. Because jazz is like one of the other sides of my music taste that I love. The other side, what this is. But then there's actually these intertwining similarities. there are these like foundations that are actually the same going on here. Metal and jazz are two genres that are very intricate, very technical. That is definitely one of the similarities. Okay, I'm gonna give that 0.5. I didn't mind it. Last track is Murder. I missed this vocal delivery though. I'm happy with that, with this. It's like such a punky post-punk delivery.
Ring of attack! That's a boring night!
Screams are so cool! No! Like, how do you not love this guy? He's so fun. Yes. There's like that slight like shredding of like a guitar in the back. This song is I think really good. That guitar's super loud. Woo! That's one way to do it. Oh, jeez.
No one's safe! No one's safe!
That's so messy. Ooh. I've gotta like get the whole place to myself one day and then just blast this through my speakers. This would be so cool out. Just yelling it. This is a very good ending to the album. I'm happy with this. I'm glad I like the last track. It's definitely like all the mess and noise. Big one to that one. Wow, we've gotta listen to that other album. Isn't there another album by these guys that maybe is a bit more popular with a red cover? Meantime, gotta correct myself. I will put it down in a little bubble down below at the start of the video, but I just realized that this is actually a 1990 album, but it was reissued later, around the time that Meantime came out, which is their most popular album from what I can tell, because I've seen the album cover before for Meantime. Strap it on though, let's focus on the 1990. What a strong start. I'm really happy Ryan let me know about the jazz training of the guitarist who started the band, because definitely could notice a lot of nods to jazz music. The similarities between metal and jazz were present a little bit in these tracks, and I love both those genres. I love metal and I love jazz. I've always loved jazz, but recently got into metal through my videos, obviously. Some amazing drum work, some amazing beats. Syncopation was present. Angular guitars at some points, felt Gang of Four-ish, felt Idols-ish. It was very fun. I loved it. A lot of punk in there too, a bit of metal in there, some grunge at moments. What a treat for a music lover, for somebody who loves all those different types of genres. I love metal, love punk, love post-punk, and I love grunge, and I love jazz. Like, this is actually absolute treat to listen to. I really liked this album. I was a bit worried going into the last third that it would drop off for me a little bit because the first 5 songs were so solid. Like, how can you live up to those first 5 songs? You can't. Like, it's perfection nearly. But I do think the second half of this album, even though it's slightly worse than the first half, is still decent, solid, and I think overall this album does hold up across the board, like from the start to the end. It does hold up, and I will be wanting to get this on record at some point, 100%. I really love this as a debut, especially just for the background of that guitarist, like Paige, like Ryan mentioned. I'm so excited to see what Meantime has to offer. I really want to listen to Meantime now, so yeah, it has to happen, and I want to thank Ryan for requesting this. because Helmet wasn't on my radar. Like I said, I've seen Molly react to it. I saw like the thumbnail, but I never actually clicked on the videos because I was like, maybe I'll want to listen to that at some point, so I won't watch her videos of Helmet, but wasn't really on my radar as something I was going to listen to anytime soon. And that's what's so special about the requests, is I get around to really random stuff that wasn't on my radar, and it surprises me. Opeth surprised me. That was another request. 89% out of 100. That's what I'm going to rate it. I had such a fun time. I just love it. Wow, what an album. What an album. Should I listen to Helmet Meantime soon? Probably. I already know the answer to that, but let me know if you think I should listen to Meantime. And if anything else from the discography is worth checking out, what do you think about this band overall? Is it just their first two albums that are worth it? Because I obviously was requested this debut, and I want to listen to Meantime on my own time. I would like to get around to that, but is there anything else worth my listen? Let me know. Alright, I'll see you soon in another video. Bye.